My wife just threatened to take her life in front of the kids over dinner. I think I need to admit her to a psych ward. Over the past 6 months or so my wife has completely changed. She went from a happy, outgoing and bright personality to an abuser. The thing is, I do not know what sparked this change in her. Despite having an amazing closeness life before this, we have not had it in 6 months. I have not started in 3 months as after getting turned down and sometimes even yelled at for it for 3 months straight I gave up. Her behavior changes have been extremely drastic too. She is angry all the time, yells at me if I don't wake up at the same time she does, yells at me if I forget something at the store, and has recently started yelling at the kids. Our kids are both girls, 6 and 4. She yells at them if they don't finish their dinner, yells at our eldest if she does not get a perfect score on her homework assignments in school and so on. This has driven a huge wedge between our daughters and their mother. They're scared of her, and I do not know how to explain to them that even I, Dad, the man with all the answers, don't know what's going on with Mommy. It hurts a lot. I have tried talking to my wife many times about her change in behavior. But she refuses to cooperate. Last week she destroyed our 4-year-old daughter's toy because she spilled some juice on the floor. Not only did she destroy it, she yelled while doing so. She called our daughter silly. She insulted our daughters. I witnessed the whole thing and tried to calm her down, but our daughter was crying. She was yelling at her and me, telling me to get the F off her, as she kept smashing our daughter's toy truck on the floor. When she called her silly was when I lost it. I picked my daughter up and carried her to a different room and told her to wait for Daddy. I then stormed back into the room and demanded that my wife stop and tell me what is going on. She yelled at me and for the first time ever, I yelled at her. I actually yelled over her, and seeing as she has never got this out of me, she went silent and stopped in her tracks. Since it was around 8, I told her I'll put the kids to bed now and we're having a talk, whether she likes it or not. So that's what we did, and unfortunately the talk got us nowhere. She was so robotic throughout it, so vague, and gave absolutely no answers as to why she was acting the way she was. I called her behavior unacceptable and told her that unless she is willing to help me and open up, that way we can get her the help she needs, unless she does that we will be over. She did not respond to this much either. That was 5 days ago and things have been tense since. Our daughters keep asking me what is wrong with Mommy and is everything okay, and it breaks my heart because I do not know. I just keep telling them that Mommy is going through a very hard time right now. Well, yesterday's dinner was perhaps the worst night of my life. It's something I never want to experience again. The 4 of us were eating and I was talking to my daughters about their day trying to get my wife to join in on the conversation. Our 6-year-old at one point asked her, "Mommy, are you okay? Daddy says you're having a hard time. I don't want you to have a hard time." At that point my wife spoke for the first time during this dinner. "I'm having a hard time because of Daddy, sweetie. Last week Daddy told me he will leave me. Tell him not to leave, or else Mommy will say bye to this world." My jaw actually dropped, and I stood up and grabbed my wife by the arm. I dragged her upstairs all while she was yelling at me to get off of her. My daughters both started crying at this point and I told them Mommy was joking before going upstairs and dragging my wife up. I tossed her onto the bed and as quietly as possible I asked her what the heck was wrong with her. I asked her if she was mentally insane, telling her own children that she will take her life because of me when all I'm doing is trying to help. I didn't know what to do with her anymore. That I had faith in her, I really did, but what she just did there shattered it. I told her that she can do whatever she wants, but she is not allowed to drag the children into this.